Good afternoon. This is Danny here at 305 Plastic Surgery. Very excited to be with you guys today. And we do have certain promotions going on right now for all types of procedures. We actually were talking about those specific packages earlier today. We were talking about the plus package, the premium package, the basic package that does apply for Lipo 360. And for also, for Lipo 360 and Lipo BBL, okay? The promotion that we were talking about earlier today does count for all of the doctors except for Dr. Brewster, Dr. Nizrati, and Dr. JC Alvarez, who actually have different promotions going on but still have something coming up. So now would be the ideal time to do a consultation for two reasons. Number one, your consultation is fully free. You do not have to pay anything to be seen by one of our doctors. Or as a matter of fact, if you have 2 or 3 choices of doctors, you're able to get all 3 consultations for free. Second thing that's super important, we are now financing your deposit as well. So if you do not want to pull money out of pocket to pay for your $250 deposit, you don't have to do so now because we are working with Klarna, Affirm. We are accepting Zip, and also we are accepting Zizzle as forms of payments for your deposits. Who does the best tummy tucks? Dr. Chavez, still there. So I've actually been getting a couple of calls and actually messages as well regarding this specific doctor. I'm not sure where you guys got him from or her from. I'm not familiar with that doctor at all. We do have a female doctor in our facility. Her name is Dr. Sadio. Her name is Dr. Sonita Sadio, and she's actually really good at doing breast procedures. So if you've been thinking about doing your breast, right now we do have a super good promotion on breast augmentations for just $2,800, and we also have breast lifts starting at just $4,000. Hola, Kerry, ¿cómo vas, mi amor? ¿Cómo te sientes? Kerry, recuérdame nuevamente cuándo es tu fecha de cirugía para yo tenerlo en cuenta, porque yo sé que tú estás conectada aquí todos los días, pero no sé exactamente cuándo es que vas a venir para tu procedimiento. Prices for BBL and Lipo 360. So right now we have a package of $3,500, which is going to include a Lipo 360, BBL, 2 free areas of lipo, 1 free faja, and you also get free J plasma. If you want to do the premium package for the BBL, it's $4,000. It includes the procedure itself, everything I just mentioned before, and it also includes 3 different lymphatic massages and also your pre-op labs. What are your pre-op labs? So the day of pre-op, on your pre-op appointment, you get tested for 3 things: nicotine, drug, and pregnancy test. It's required and mandatory for all patients, regardless if you had a hysterectomy, regardless if you've never had children, regardless of anything. It's mandatory for every single patient, and it typically has a cost of $100, right? When you do the plus package, for example, we include that blood work for you. When you do the premium package, we include the regular blood work for you. So like the blood panel of like your CBC and your CMP, that would be included in the premium package. And then the plus package, as I'm saying, does include both the blood work and the pre-op testing, which is drug, nicotine, and pregnancy test. So you guys have different options. Any deals on tummy tucks? So yes, tummy tucks are starting at $3,500, and it is applying for mini tummy tucks, regular tummy tucks, and also extended tummy tucks. So having an extended tummy tuck starting at $3,500 is a really big deal because, as you guys may know, tummy tucks always tend to be one of the most pricey procedures. Same thing for breast reductions. Breast reductions are starting at $4,800. It's very uncommon to see that price range on a breast reduction, specifically in a facility like ours where our prices tend to be a little bit higher than other places. But seeing a breast reduction starting at $4,800 is literally a steal. So now would be the perfect time for you guys to be doing a free consultation with us to at least know if you're a good candidate for the procedure itself. What is included on the mommy makeover and what does it include? So let me answer that for you gays. So when you're a patient that's looking to have a mommy makeover done, you got to think about, okay, a mommy makeover is a combination of procedures. So what is it that I want to work on? Okay, perfect. So my main concern is my tummy and my breast. Maybe you're looking into a tummy tuck with a breast lift with implants, let's say. right? So your mommy makeover could be anything you want it to be. It could be a tummy tuck and a BBL, a tummy tuck and a breast procedure. It could be a BBL and a breast procedure, or a BBL breast and a tummy tuck. It's any type of combination you'd like to do. Now, you have two options of building your package. You can either build your own package in the sense that you pick and choose what surgeries you want to have done. And when you combine procedures, you are able to get either single promotions on each procedure, or you're able to get something that's called a combination package. A combination package basically brings massages, fajas, compression socks, a bunch of stuff added onto your package completely for free, just because you're combining two procedures. Or even if you combine 3 procedures, you're also going to be able to access another promotional package that we have for our patients. So if you guys are interested in that, just let me know in the comment section. Okay, Lipo 360 deal. So Lipo 360 is starting at just $2,500 for the basic package. So the basic is only the name of the package, and we called it basic because it doesn't include as many stuff. So it only includes your Lipo 360, 2 extra areas of lipo, free J plasma, and you also get a free faja. All that for just $2,500. If you want to do the premium package, it's going to be $3,000, but it's going to include everything I just mentioned from the basic. It's also going to include 3 lymphatic massages and your blood work. If you want to do the plus package, it's going to be $3,500. It's going to include everything I just mentioned, but it's also going to include your pre-op package, which is your drug, nicotine, and pregnancy test, as well as Cell Saver, which is a very, very awesome technology that we use on patients to allow your recovery process to be so much easier and quicker, because Cell Saver actually doesn't allow your hemoglobin to drop as much during the surgery. So what makes you feel very sick and very lethargic and very weak after the surgery, it's always the blood loss. So the Cell Saver actually already takes that off the table, so it makes your recovery process so much easier. Okay. What do you have for removing the excess skin? Anything that is removing the excess skin is going to be considered a tuck or a lift. If it's on the abdominal area, it's going to be a tummy tuck. If it's in your arms that you want to get rid of excess skin, it's a brachioplasty. If you want to do inner thighs, it would be an inner thigh lift. We also do full body lifts. We also do back lifts. So it depends. Where do you want to remove the excess skin? So I can talk to you about that specific procedure. We actually do very cool combinations of surgeries with patients that have undergone major weight loss. So you know that when you go through like a gastric bypass or a gastric sleeve, you drop weight so quickly that it doesn't allow your skin to even be able to understand what's going on, and you just begin to have all of this amount of excess skin in your abdomen, in your arms, in your thighs, in your back, everywhere. And just so you know, we are able to do removal of the excess skin from all those areas. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about that, just let me know. Skylee said, scheduled for BBL, Lipo 360, and chin for November 4th. My love, let me know what doctor you chose to be your surgeon. And that's actually a super cool combination. Lipo 360, you're going to take out everything from your abdomen, your sides, your back. We're going to collect that fat, put it back into your booty, into your hips. And then chin liposuction is also one of my favorite procedures, because now that you're super slim and snatched from the neck down, having your face liposuctioned or your chin liposuction kind of like slims down the face as well. So you get like a very complete look. Everything looks very even. So that's a pretty nice combination. A lot of patients also like to do arms along with chin, or if not, arms with inner thighs. You guys love that combination. What doctors specialize in tummy tucks? So I'd say that all of our doctors are amazing at doing any type of procedure. For a tummy tuck, you definitely want someone that's doing a lot of reconstructive surgery. So for example, the most popular doctor for tummy tucks right now is Dr. Amin. Everyone wants to do tummy tuck with Dr. Amin. Obviously, Dr. DiGeronimo, Dr. Morales, Dr. Brewster, Dr. Sadio, Dr. JC Alvarez. Everyone is wonderful doing tummy tucks, but for the most part, everyone likes to go to Dr. Amin, Dr. Brewster, or Dr. DiGeronimo, or Dr. Morales for a tummy tuck or for a mommy makeover. Those are the doctors that tend to do a lot of combination of procedures. tummy tuck and arm liposuction with lipo 360. So look, the tummy tuck right now is starting at 3,500. It's applying for a mini, regular, and extended tummy tuck. And then the lipo 360, you could get the package of 2,500 for the full lipo 360, which already includes 2 extra areas of lipo. So right then and there, you know you already got your arms covered, and you'd still have space for another extra area for free. Besides that, you'd be getting a free faja and free J plasma. So you would get a really cool package if you're able to do that type of combination. Coco Mia says, I just want lipo and breast. So again, for the lipo, you could choose the basic package for just 2,500, okay? And then if you want to do your breast and it's just a simple breast augmentation, you're thinking about you're looking at 2,800 as the cost of your procedure. So 2,800 for a breast augmentation is a steal. It's a really good price. As a matter of fact, we dropped another promotion for breast lift with augmentation where we are only charging our patients $4,000 for the lift and $500 for the implant. So your total balance for a breast lift with implants would be $4,500. And by the way, guys, anytime you place a deposit with us, the deposit is $250 and it's deducted from your actual balance. So let's say you're gonna do the basic package for $2,500 and you're getting the lipo 360. By putting in the first $250 deposit, your balance automatically drops to $2,250. So take your deposit as your initial payment towards your surgery, other than, oh, let me just, give these people this for free, because it doesn't work like that. As a matter of fact, a lot of you guys don't even know that number one, you can finance your deposit. And number two, your deposit is also valid for 12 months total. So if you don't pull through with your original date, you're always able to reschedule as long as you let us know in a timely manner. And obviously give us the reasons why you're doing such a harsh reschedule if you're planning on rescheduling like 6 months out, for example. Okay, so Evangeline is asking for removal of the excess skin in the arm. So that's actually called a brachioplasty. It's when we do liposuction to the arm, and after doing the liposuction, we go ahead and remove whatever excess skin is left on this portion of your arm. So sometimes the incision is done through the armpit, so that way we avoid having a visible scar. And in some other cases, depending on how much excess skin you have, we can also do another incision that goes down to your elbow on the inner portion of your arm. It's come to be a very common procedure that doctors are doing nowadays because a lot of patients are going through gastric sleeves and gastric bypass surgeries. So the amount of people that have undergone weight loss and have major excess skin right now is typically people that have undergone these type of weight loss processes, surgeries, or for example, if you're on semaglutide or tirzepatide and you're constantly dropping weight, these are the type of surgeries that you could possibly look into if you had that case where you have a lot of excess skin. So yeah, that's what it's called. It's a brachioplasty, and we do provide it in our facility. I'd say one of the most common doctors for this type of procedure would be, again, Dr. Amin, Dr. DiGeronimo, Dr. Morales, and Dr. Brewster. How much for a BBL and a lipo 360? So you can get a lipo 360 and a BBL for as low as $3,500. That's a package we actually have running right now. It's called the basic package, where you're not only going to have your lipo 360 and your BBL, but you're also going to be receiving 2 extra areas of liposuction, 1 free faja, and you're also going to be getting free J plasma, which is a skin tightening technique, as well as your pre-op appointment, all of your surgical fees, and your post-op appointment. I have 2 other packages, okay? I have the premium package and I also have the plus package. They have a little bit of a different price. The premium is starting at $4,000 and the plus is at $4,500. And the reason for it being is because each package includes a set of different things. So the more you want added to your package, the price does change just a tiny bit. But it's still a very comfortable and accessible price, specifically given the fact that we allow our patients to finance your deposit, and we also allow you guys to finance the remaining of your balance. So we have someone here saying, I did my breast reduction back in 2021 with this clinic and the results remain intact. So totally recommend. Thank you so much for your comment, my love. That's exactly the reason why we work, I feel like, so hard every single day, day in and day out. It's also one of the big reasons we're doing these lives, because a lot of our patients, since you guys come from out of state, out of the country, out of Miami, we want to engage with you guys and interact with you guys, answer any questions you guys may have. Sometimes it's always best to do it like this in public. We also have patients that connect to our lives and kind of share their testimonies, whether on live or through the comments like this patient just did. So yeah, just know that all of our promotions are currently still available for anyone that does send us a message on Instagram DM privately, letting us know that you guys were on this live. Anyone that texts us or sends us an Instagram DM or sends us an email or gives us a call and you're coming straight from the live, you guys do get special offers and special treats and discounts on your procedure. So go ahead and do that for us. If you're truly interested in having a consultation, just know that all your consultations and evaluations are completely free. You do not have to pay absolutely anything to be seen by one of our doctors. And you also have the option of doing multiple evaluations at the same time, which is also something that I feel like a lot of patients don't know. If you don't even have a doctor in mind to where you need help choosing a doctor, our job as consultants is to give you that service, right? So let's say that on the other hand, you actually have 3 options of doctors. You really like Dr. Brewster, but you also really like Dr. Saudio, and you're really into Dr. Amin. You can actually get a full consultation with all 3 doctors at no cost. That is if you need an evaluation, okay? So all you have to do is send us a message privately on Instagram DM, and we'll go ahead and take care of your consultation today. Or if you'd like to schedule a FaceTime consultation with one of our doctors, we could also arrange that for you guys. What is the difference between lipo and HD lipo? So when we talk about lipo, like traditional liposuction, we're just talking about extracting the stubborn fat and sculpting the body. When we're talking about HD liposuction, you're still talking about the same concept. We're still extracting the stubborn fat and we're still contouring the body. The only thing we are doing differently is that we're doing a more aggressive liposuction on the abdominal area to mark down the abdomen, okay? So that's the only difference between a lipo and a HD lipo. The HD lipo basically just enhances the abdominal wall for it to look like if you had worked out or if you have a more athletic kind of body rather than a more curvy one. That's what you would look into HD liposuction for. But yeah, I think that's a great question. Nice work. Can't wait for my day. Myla, I hope that you've already had a consultation with us and that you are already scheduled for something. Remember that we have promotions for this year, but we also have promotions for next year too. Sarah is asking, if I get a breast augmentation and lipo 360, how many liters of fat can be removed? So typically when you combine procedures like a tummy tuck and a BBL or a tummy tuck and a lipo, it's about 1 liter that we're able to extract. When you're doing 2 different areas of the body, there's always a little more we can do rather than the 1 liter. We have to look into your case and we have to see who your doctor is. Those are all things that are determined during your evaluation. Si quiero añadir HD a mi lipo, ¿cuánto sería? So Marie, en este momento el HD te va a salir en 2,500, ¿ok? So tengan en cuenta que cuando hacen el paquete que tenemos vigente en este momento, les vamos a regalar el J-Plasma totalmente gratis. El J-Plasma tiene un valor normalmente de 2,500, pero con el paquete te va a salir totalmente gratis. Si quieres hacerte el HD, serían los 2,500 del paquete de tu lipo más 2,500 para el HD lipo, que viene siendo la marcación abdominal. Recuerden que siempre van a necesitar una consulta previa para saber si son buenas candidatas para marcación abdominal. Si ya han tenido hijos, si han perdido mucho peso, si han ganado mucho peso, si tienen estrías, si más bien son de abdomen plano, si lo que están buscando es más un resultado atlético versus a de pronto un resultado un poco más con más control contorno o más figura. Todas esas son cositas que siempre se determinan en el momento de la evaluación y creo que eso es parte del proceso que ustedes cumplen con su consultante, de dejarles saber exactamente qué es lo que están buscando para nosotros poderlos ayudar y poder hacer nuestra parte del proceso. Y creo que ya con eso puedo decir que recuerden que tenemos financiamiento disponible para todos nuestros pacientes, independientemente si tienen buen crédito, si tienes mal crédito, si tu crédito está regular, no importa, hay una opción para todo el mundo. Y recuerden que no solamente podemos financiar tu depósito, sino que también podemos financiar el restante del balance. También puedes tener a alguien como un co-applicant que aplique contigo para el financiamiento, para que ambos puedan tener un mejor chance de aprobación. Siempre van a poder financiar una parte y pagar la otra en efectivo. Pueden usar tarjetas de créditos personales. Hay diferentes métodos de pago. También tenemos el financiamiento en casa disponible para ustedes. Es un financiamiento que ni siquiera necesita una aplicación. Sencillamente necesitas activarte como paciente dentro de la clínica para que puedas acceder a tu portal de paciente y de esa manera hacer todo lo que tengas que hacer por medio del portal. Sobre todo, agregarle balance a tu cirugía. How long after a hysterectomy can you have a lipo? So typically, we like to wait anywhere between 3 and 6 months, preferably 6 months. If you went under general anesthesia, 6 months would be ideal. If you were under local, we could do 3 months if possible. Yo saqué mi cupo para la promoción, pero quiero agregar el HD, pero quiero que sea con JC. Ayúdame, por favor. Bueno, Oli, lo primero es que si ya tú estás agendada con el doctor JC, lo que hay que hacer es hacer una reevaluación a ver si él aprueba que se te agregue el HD en tu procedimiento. Si no estás agendada con el doctor JC en este momento y lo que quieres hacer es un cambio de doctor, hay que hacerte una evaluación como si fuera la primera vez, para determinar con el doctor qué es lo mejor para ti. Recuerda que cada doctor tiene un criterio médico totalmente diferente. ¿Qué te recomiendo que hagas? Como ya tú luces como si estuvieras agendada, lo más importante es que te contactes o con tu consultante o con el departamento de coordinación para ver qué cambios o qué se te puede añadir a tu paquete. También teniendo en cuenta, obviamente, que las promociones tienen fechas límites y que de pronto también vayas a coger una promoción que vaya acorde a la fecha de tu cirugía. ¿Ok? So voy a estar esperando sus mensajitos si tienen preguntas, si no se han evaluado, si quieren que las evalúe, si quieren que yo sea su consultante, si de pronto se evaluaron hace 3 meses atrás, pero entonces ahora quieren empezar su proceso nuevamente. Ahora hay un cupo y un espacio para todo el mundo, sobre todo con los planes de financiamiento que tenemos y la disponibilidad que tenemos para nuestros doctores, porque todavía tenemos espacios para este mes, para el próximo mes, para el final de año y ya también estamos empezando a agendar enero, febrero y marzo del próximo año. Así que las invito a que manden un mensajito, que se hagan su evaluación, que se hagan su consulta. Si no tienen un doctor en mente, no importa. Nosotros como consultantes las vamos a ayudar a escoger uno. Si quieren evaluarse con más de un doctor a la vez, eso es algo que también pueden hacer. De hecho, pueden hacerse hasta una consulta completa, independientemente si planean hacerse varios procedimientos a la vez o un solo procedimiento por empezar. Entonces, nada, espero sus mensajitos, espero sus llamadas, les mando un beso y nos vamos a estar viendo nuevamente el día de mañana a eso de las 12 del mediodía.